Hey yo, what it do? This your boy Tony Totebag, and this is Culture Topics. Salute to my hustlers and what's poppin' to my entrepreneurs, baby. I'm right back at it, man. Salute to my Texas niggas and salute to my Cali and New York and Chicago niggas, man, and all of my niggas across the world. What it do, man? We tapping in today just to tap in on a few topics. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start off with the Diddy trial and how that's going. And in my opinion, the Diddy trial can go either way. I think he has a good chance of actually beating the case. And even if he does not beat the case, I believe the talks about the pardon coming from President Donald Trump, I think that might work out in his favor in the long run if he does not win his case. If he blows trial, I think Donald Trump will pardon, his homies, because they do know each other and they do have history. So, I wouldn't be surprised, man, if, Donald do his thing for his boy, come through for him and pardon him. Because, all of the sex crimes and things like that they say that he's guilty of, they haven't proved that yet. So I don't think that he's just this racketeer that they're saying that he is, one man Rico and things like that. So I think he'll come out on top in the long run. He might have to do a little time, but that's cool because he's used to doing time right now. He's in the feds right now, so he's getting accustomed to doing time and sitting down. So he'll be all right. Now, I don't condone that ass kicking that he gave to Cassie. So I do, he has to pay for that, just like any other man has to pay for things like that, and he has paid for it. With the time that he's been in jail thus far. Now, let's see, what's up? Where we going with it, man? Shout out to my Miami niggas, shout out to my Fort Worth, South Dallas, West Dallas, Oak Cliff, Greedy Grove, you know what I'm saying? Plano and Frisco partners out there, man. What it do? Waxahachie, what it do? H-Town, what it do? You know what I'm saying? Now, we got this Texas California thing going on with all of the gang stuff and things like that. Cali did come out here, in the late 80s, early 90s to Texas and put down the gang culture as how they perceived it to be coming from where they're from. And they put it down and they gave it to us. And you know what I'm saying? Not us, but certain individuals. And those certain individuals spreaded it out through the city. They spread it through the state. So that's how that went right there. So, salute to Cali and things like that for laying the groundwork for it, and everyone else, we picked it up and we ran with it. So salute to everybody that's doing their thing. Salute to all of the YouTubers involved in that. Coming from Tony Totebag, salute to y'all. Y'all see what it is, but it's all love, but it's clear as day, what it is. Let's see what else we got. Durko, Dirk's still locked up, I don't think they're gonna let him out anytime soon, I hope he, everything goes the way it's supposed to go with him, but, that's looking kind of grim. And they don't want to give these guys bail, man. So y'all got to be careful out there when you run in the streets, because they don't want to give us bail. They want to hold us money and fame and views and all the things like that. That don't matter, man, when it comes to this serious business. So, you got to be careful out there with that. YNW Melly, they don't want to let him go, shout out to him. They don't want to let him go, and he's been locked up for quite a while. So he's coming up for a new trial, so hopefully that goes well. My boy Mystical is still locked up. He's coming up for whatever he's coming up for, So hopefully everything goes, well with that, and Mystical can get back into the studio studio and get back to recording and things like that. So shout out to Mystical and shout out to everybody involved with that. Hopefully that turns out to be, you know what I'm saying, something that we can all live with and move forward. Let's see what else we got. Let's see, man. Coming off the dome, you know what I'm saying? I love coming off the dome with my people, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of my subscribers. Come off the dome, come off my heart with this, you know what I'm saying, with what I'm coming with. Oh yeah, shout out to my boy Damian Porter out there on that West Coast, man. We appreciate having you back, man, and we missed your stories. So if, you know, everybody was looking for you, man, you was on the hiatus. You let us know why. And so I understand, I can dig it, man. We're glad to have you back. So keep dropping that hot content out there on that West Coast, man. Shout out to y'all out there in LA. Yes, sir. Let's see, man. Rest in peace, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Flipper. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. Shout out to all of the Dallas artists, male and female out here grinding, man. All the DJs, everybody like that. Let's see. I'm just grooving, man. I got my own line on. You know what I'm saying? EDF, East Style Fashion. You know what I'm saying? Texas. You know what I'm saying? 223, Dallas. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Dallas on the hat, Tony Totebag on the sign. So that's what that is on that. You know what I'm saying? And we pushing, man. We done almost at 400,000 views total. You know what I'm saying? We just getting started. I'd have had this page forever, but we just getting started working with it. I'm just now getting started working, so everything's going good, man. Shout out to all of my new subscribers, and shout out to everybody that's been down with me. Excuse me. I'm on this tequila, and I always keep it real. That's how I used to do on my lives. Keep it all the way funky, you know what I'm saying? YouTube after dark. But yeah, man, I'm a new content creator. Tony Totebag, East Style Fashion is my company, is my business. I sell through Amazon. My hoodies and my clothing, you know what I'm saying, my tote bags, Tony Totebag. I got over 40 tote bags I'm selling through Amazon. The link is on my page. So you know what I'm saying, shout out to Amazon. Shout out to this China, Ukraine, and Russia shit. It's going down, man. It's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I hope nothing happens crazy. Because, you know, we don't want Russia to use nukes, and we don't want China to invade Taiwan and things like that, because all of that involves the United States of America. So you guys, you know, y'all pay attention to that. Y'all pay close attention to things like that, because that affects us all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm bouncing around. Okay, and then we got this talk of, you know, in the county jail where people knock niggas out, knock people out and put shit up their butt, put things up their butt and things like that, you know what I'm saying? I've never seen nothing like that in the detention center that, you know, I was at here in Dallas. You know, I spent some time there, you know, quite a while there. I didn't see none of that. I did see a lot of violence, but I didn't see, you know, the things that we're hearing now in these YouTube streets about sticking stuff up the butt. You know, it could have, you know, been going down or whatever, but I didn't know nothing about it, and I don't condone none of that. So, you know, I don't rock with nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you better come on with it, man. If you out there in that county jail out there, you know what I'm saying, on that coast, you know what I'm saying, and up north in different little places like that where they like to play with that butt, you know what I'm saying? So, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, you know, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I think it's crazy. You know, shout out to all of the content creators out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got to touch on right quick. We done touched on China and, you know, and that Russia, man, all of that, Ukraine, all of that right there. You know, we gotta look out for that AI, that artificial intelligence is coming. They're building up in Texas like crazy. And, you know, it's a new day. So if you're not woke, you need to wake up, because it is a new day. And if you're not up to par, man, if you ain't got your trade, your college, your knowledge, your hustle down packed, I don't know, man. You got to get on your game, and you got to have a side hustle, a job, a part-time job, college under your belt, a trade under your belt. You got to have things like that because it's artificial intelligence is here, and they're trying to replace us. So we got to stay on our toes, man. We got to stay on our toes, man. It's crazy, man. Gentrification, knocking motherfuckers out the hood and shit like that, and replacing buildings and structures that we grew up with and grew up seeing in our neighborhoods are gone now. New people are in, and they want to erase the past and things like that. I ain't with all of that, but it's reality. So we gotta learn how to work with it, man, and rise above it. You dig what I'm saying? This your boy Tony Totebag. This is Culture Topics. Salute to my hustlers and what's popping to my entrepreneurs. Until next time, peace.